Today we're here at 7 Grand, our favorite whiskey bar in San Diego, and we're gonna learn how to make the perfect old fashioned.
Hi, I'm Brett Winfield. I'm the general manager of 7 Grand Whiskey Bar in North Park. So whiskey can be a little intimidating, especially when you walk into 7 Grand and we've got like 500 bottles on the back wall. There's a lot of misinformation out there. There's lots of stereotypes. I think the most popular stereotype is it's only for old retired dudes. And we're all about showing whiskey for what it is. And at its core, whiskey is an agricultural product. It was invented to extend the life of grains after the harvest. So it's a people's drink. Our motto is actually whiskey for the people. Our goal at 7 Grand is to introduce whiskey to people in a way that's not pretentious, not intimidating, and something that they can kind of wrap their heads around. And the best way that we found to do that is through cocktails. Specifically the old fashioned, which we're going to show you how to make today. So the old fashioned itself is a very simple and straightforward drink. It's actually the cocktail definition at its root. So you've got sugar cube. You've got bitters, which are essentially herbs, roots, spices, things like that steeped in alcohol. And we like to think about it as a seasoning. And then you've got spirit. And whiskey bar, we're using whiskey. All right, we're going to make the drink. So we've got our Demerara sugar cube, not a brown sugar cube, just an unbleached sugar cube. A little pure, a little richer flavor. We're gonna add our bitters. We're using aromatic bitters by RX. And basically with the bitters, you just wanna saturate that sugar cube so that you can break it down. We're gonna take our muddler, break that sugar cube down. And then basically right now, we're just trying to create a little slurry, get some of that sugar into the bitters, into solution. Now with the bitters, it's all about what you like. It's arguably you can't add too much bitters or too little bitters. As long as you have some bitters in there, it's still going to be old fashioned. Some people like 15 dashes of bitters, some people like 3. So we've kind of found that between 4 and 6 is the perfect amount for us and tends to suit most people's palates. That's kind of what we're looking for when we're breaking down the sugar cube. And we're gonna add our whiskey. Now we're using Wild Turkey Russell's Reserve 10-year. Wild Turkey is one of our favorite distilleries. We've had a legendary master distiller, Jimmy Russell, and his son out to the bar, done tastings with us. We've been out to the distillery to taste barrels and just kind of hang out and learn a little bit about what they do. Beyond making incredible whiskey, they're just really nice guys. So we personally like doing business with people that we're friends with, so we consider those guys friends, so Russell's it is. All right, now we're gonna add some ice to it, which is going to chill it down and dilute it a little bit. With the cocktail, basically we're gonna stir this, chilling and diluting it to just shy of perfect. And the goal of that is so that the cocktail kind of rides a bell curve. So when the guest gets it in their hand, it's gonna be almost there. As it warms up, as you hold it in your hand, as time elapses, it's gonna change a little bit. A little bit more of that sugar is gonna be integrated. There's gonna be a little more water from the ice, gonna dilute a little bit. And we find that stirring it directly before perfect is kind of the way to go because the cocktail has a bigger sweet spot. So it's gonna taste better for longer. So instead of handing it to you exactly how it is and it's gonna degrade, we're handing it to you just before so that it rides that bell curve up, and maybe 2 or 3 minutes in, it's just right at its sweet spot. It's perfect. So we're gonna add our ice, and we like to use these big cubes so we can control our dilution and chilling a little bit better. I'm just gonna give this a couple turns just to get it where we want it. And that's probably good. And then for the garnish, just to kind of freshen it up a little bit, we're gonna add an orange peel. And we like to get fancy occasionally here at 7 Grand, so we go lemon peel as well. There's actually oils in the peels of citrus fruits, and so we're just gonna express those over the top. This one, and then the orange. And we're gonna take those and rub those around the edges so you get a little bit of that citrus oil every sip you take. Make it pretty. And the old fashioned. Cheers.
Cheers.